Back again for another 2 hours at least. We'll see. Maybe longer. Just depends. Ooh, Cat's lurking. Hello, Cat. Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. Appreciated immensely, Home Skillet. Okay, we're going to settle in and we're going to resume. All right. Now then. We are... Well, first I want to check and see what my battery is at. Oh, looks like we're good. Okay, cool. So now... it is time to do a bit of grinding. And since grinding in here is a little bit on the hilarious side, it's not even hilarious, it's kind of dull, but it's got to be done. While I do, I would just like to say thank you all for joining me today. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Let's see. What? Wait. I used one of the good arrows. No! Oh well. We're going to use some of the crap arrows, actually. And then... I don't actually know how many runes I currently have, but... it's chill. He's going to fall off the cliff. And that's how we're going to get our runes now. Let's see. Wait till he turns around and shoot. Let him fall down. Yeah, I think all I want to do right now is get my endurance up a little bit more, so that I can wear heavier armor and also use my weapons. But, you know. There we go. Come on. Fall off a cliff. Yes. I have no idea how long this is going to take, but... oh my god. Someone definitely ran in front of me with that dancing lion head. Sheesh. Jipers, cripers. Okay. I think I'll lurk. I almost said lurk. I think I'll grind only as much as I have Gold Pickle Foulfoot up and running. And then after that, I'm going to move on. Because I don't feel like boring you guys with like watching me grind. Or maybe you want to watch that. I don't know. I don't judge. Now, let's see. Go. And boom. Boom. There is... excuse me. Yeah. One of the things I'm probably going to do with my build once I get into the DLC area, because ultimately that's what I'm working towards right now, is I'm going to be getting the I'm going to be getting crime and net lease. I don't really know what to say right now. But I think what I'm gonna do is get deflecting hard tier, and then I'm probably gonna be getting a couple other hard tiers. Because I prefer more of the, like, support tiers than I do the offense tiers. Okay. Now then. This going. And also, probably for tomorrow's stream, I'm going to do some Mech Warrior Online, and it's probably not going to be nearly this long, to be real with you. Because there's a few things I got to get done tomorrow that require me to actually be offline, so... I know that my stream will be normal tomorrow. It's just... probably won't be this long. If it does end up being this long, then I'm probably going to be cutting it down a little bit. Bit by bit. Oh, my dog. Hey, Snow. Come here, girl. Sorry, the doggo was barking. And I needed to give her a scritch behind the ears situation. Alright. Go on. Be good. I don't know who she's barking at right now, but it's become very abundantly clear to me that someone done riled her up. I think it might have been either another dog that's walking across the street or possibly something else entirely. Who knows? I don't know, and it's a mystery even to me. Okay, let's see. Well, come here, Snow. Come here, girl. Come hang out with me. Don't bark so much. Poor thing. I wonder... Yeah, no, that's actually my bird riling her up right now. It's the bird that's riling up Snow right now. She sounds very much like the dog sometimes. And, there are times when this dog will howl and yowl and do all kinds of stuff. Oh boy. Oh, what? Okay. There we go. There we go. Snow's kind of giving me this weird look like, what do you want, dude? You're good, I'm just checking on you. Alright. Yeah, looking after my Ma's dog is interesting. She's a little demon beast. She's also a fiend for food. She looks kind of like a little sausage. I just call her a sausage because it sounds funny. But you know the dog from Undertale? Snow kind of reminds me of that. She kind of reminds me of the little dogs from Undertale. It's quite amusing to look at her sometimes because she'll always have this like completely dumbfounded and confused face. She'll always have that little pant that dogs do. Also, I think my bird sounds a little too much like my ring. Because it makes this loud noise. And I think my bird caught on to that. Smokey's cool, though. It's hard to believe that all these little animals actually get along in this one place that I call home. Let's see. I'm gonna shoot this guy off a cliff. It sounds amazing. And then there's gonna be a yoink. Sorry about that. I accidentally dozed off there. That happens whenever I try to grind. Is sometimes what I'll do is I'll just like stare off into space and then end up like falling asleep. I almost dozed off there for a second, but I think we're good now. Okay. Yeah, and I think the gold pickle fowl foot has finally run its course. Okay. So there's 40 vigor. It's fine. Put it up to 45. Dex and strength seem to be all right. And then rest in endurance. I know I don't need that much strength because I'm willing to bet you that the Milady scales better with Dex altogether, but you know, I'm just going to make sure it works. Hang on. I am gargantuan. One moment. Oh boy. I'm starting to doze off. It's weird. Hang on. I don't know what has happened right now, but I appear to be broken right at this very moment. Hang on. Oh my goodness. Everything's breaking. I think at least two things broke today. First it was my chat, and then it was me, and then it was my internet, and now it's me again. Fantastic. Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to grind anymore because I'm dozing off. I don't feel like dozing off on stream. That would be like a little too weird, I think. I feel like I should just go to sleep, honestly, but I'm having too much fun, so I'm not gonna. No one can make me. You know what, just for the heck of it. None of that. Ah, Liurnia, there we go. So, road to the manor. And I think what's going to happen now is I'm going to try and complete a little bit of... I'm just doing a little bit of everything, I think. Hmm. I see. I see. Oh dear. I almost dozed off again. I don't know why, but I'm kind of in like a really dozy kind of mood. Maybe that's a sign I should probably go take a nap instead, and then what I'll probably do is I'll pick up later tonight or tomorrow. But I'm probably going to be playing Mech Warrior tomorrow, so I want to get further here before I dedicate any time to that. So, doziness it is. Give you an ASMR stream of me snoring. You know what sucks is that I sound like a chainsaw strapped to a ceiling fan when it comes to my snoring. And I think it's just because of robot apnea. Yes, robots get a form of sleep apnea as well. We call it robo apnea. Oh, Lord. I keep almost dozing off. Oh, no. Okay, I can soldier on through. Someone just shot our character in the gut. Oh, wait, that's just the, that's just how the projectile looks. What the heck? And that's what happens when you doze off while you're half paying attention. Alright. I should actually pay attention now. I'm going to show you all a really funny little trick for Loretta, by the way. For Royal Knight Loretta. It's kind of dumb looking, but I think it's on par with the level of silly that the other ones that I had were. And it's very simply Loretta gives up. Or that's what I call it. I call it Loretta gives up. Because what will happen is once we trigger the boss fight, we're going to run straight for the back corner of the room, quit out, and as soon as we load back in, we're going to be in the boss room. I don't know why this works, or why it didn't, or why it could. I just know that it works. Excuse me. Holy crap. I don't know why I'm so drowsy right now. Should probably drink something. Probably coffee. I don't know. Up the stairs. Wait, that's not where I need to be. There we go. Ooh, that was a really weird doze out right there. Tell you what, I'll do the Loretta thing and then I'm probably going to call it. Even though it's a little bit on the earlier side of what I would normally do for a segment. Because I kind of feel like I'm drifting in and out of like consciousness right now. And then once I've had a nap, I'll come back. Alright. So we're going to trigger Loretta. And then I'm going to run to the very back corner of the arena and quit out. We're going to run right here. And we're going to quit out. So that when we load back in, Loretta will be deactivated. I wonder if they actually... Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of doofy looking. Watch. So we run like right. Yeah. To the circus with me, I suppose. Alright. But yeah, see? Loretta is completely deactivated. I don't know why that works the way it does. But, Homegirl is not going to fight back. Not even if I do this. Not very many people know of this exploit. It almost feels dirty doing it this way, but I'm lazy today. So she can very much get wrecked. Yep. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Alright. I already did a little bit of grinding, so I've got some... Don't worry, I hate you too. Womp womp. Oh well. Won't that be the day? Alright, there's a dragon up here. But I don't care about this dragon. We're just gonna run right on past. I'm gonna start Rani's quest. Do I want to? Yeah, I want to. Here we go. Ain't none of that needed. Anyway. Oh, it's because I showed a exploit on how you can kill Loretta without her fighting back. And Jason's clowning on me for it. No particular reason. Yeah. I've been showing like weird stuff you can do in this game already just from the beginning. Okay. Oh yeah, now I have to go talk to everyone downstairs. This is what happens when I just skip through dialogue. Oh well. I'm waiting for the day that I actually do get banned for something. That would be hilarious. Because I would want to know, like, what the tipping point is. It's not an exploit, it's a feature. Thank you. Thank you, Dark Souls. Right, here we go. Here we go. Yep. We're just gonna skim through all of this. Celavis's voice really gets on my nerves. It's really nasally. Oh well. Moving on. Moving on. Let's see. Yeah, I also showed easy ways to get runes earlier by making a dragon tweak out and then like fall to death. I also showed how you can make a Knights Cavalry jump off a cliff. So actually, I'm pretty sure everyone knew that one. But the funny thing is that I thought that the Knights Cavalry one got patched. Yep. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's see. Now then, I need to go back to Fort Heights, pick up the map, and head towards where Blythe is. Incidentally, I did figure out how you're supposed to pronounce his name. It's not Blythe, it's Blythe. Like with a T-H-Y-E. And I think it's Welsh. Yeah, Welsh I have zero knowledge of. I just know that it's a language that looks like someone just rolled their face over the keyboard multiple times. Let's see. And we got the map. Now I can go inside of this like roundhouse looking thing. I say roundhouse like it's a kick. And then we go all the way down. Hello, Aya. What's your question? What can this robot of the lands between tell you? What was Harvey's Dent's original name before they changed it? I actually don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't know. I've only ever known him as Harvey Dent. If he did have a name before, I'm not entirely sure. Phew. For today, my gaming session ended. Play 4 different games in a row with a friend. Night. Haha, stumped me. Yeah. I'm glad to have amused you in that regard. Yeah, I have no idea. If he did have an original name, I don't remember it. That's something I'd either have to think about for a long time to like dig all the way back in my senile old memory. It was still Harvey, but instead of Dent, it was actually Kent, but they changed it because, you know, Clark Kent. Fair enough. That makes sense. That makes sense. Alright. Well, I learned something today. Or relearned, as is the case, maybe. It's in his first ever comic, which you own. Fantastic. Alright. Wait. Come on. There we go. Because you have an 80 Years of Batman anthology. Very nice. I mean, I think it still counts. You might not have the like official comic, but you still have something that has the official comic in it, so I say it counts. Okay, you will go to sleep. Alright, Houston, thanks for joining, mate. Good to see you. Always good to know you're around. Then you have the First Ever Batman comic. Hell yeah, dude. Nice. Very, very nice. You also got a new sonic screwdriver. Very good. Is it... Is it like a really? Is it like a cool collectible prop, or is it like one of those pens? Well, is it a prop or is it like a? Is it like a prop or is it a pen or like what are we talking here? Matt Smith screwdriver. Prop. Okay, cool. I'm gonna guess 150, 160 bucks. Probably 80. I don't know. I'm gonna guess 150, 160. That's my final answer. You got it for $7. What? Did you go to a? Did you go to a? Did you go to a segunda or did you go to like a? Second? Did you like someone give it to you or you went to a comic store? Okay. Dang then.
Apologies, mate. I can see blood. I've tried all the gear. Perhaps it's to recall that. Let's give him a.
Okay.
Leave this place to if either of us.
And they had it there. Very nice.
Leave if either of us and if we reach a dead.
Okay. Thank you, Blythe. I'm going to assume that he has things locked down here. It's probably secondhand, but it still works and looks really good. You know? As long as the collectible gives you happy in your soul, that's all that really matters. That's all that really matters in the end of the day. 'Cause that's how I collect things. Basically, it looks brand new. Ads. Let's see. I guess while they're in ads, I'll head back to Ronnie's. Gotta love ads. Anyway, well, we're waiting for them to come back from ad jail. I'm just gonna make my way to Celivis. Because why not? Okay, cool. Welcome back from ad jail. Excuse me. And BRB, okay?
Well, did you not read? Perhaps I'd like you to even you.
Mm-hmm.
Now I shall. I expect. I'm the only thing are we, and I have enough. Well, the task was not to only.
Well then.
There's a glint. She owes. I'll write you a letter.
Okay, cool. I can finally stop talking to Celivis. He gets so annoying. His voice is like really nasally and it gets under my skin sometimes. I'm like, stop. All right. But for now, we are going to make our way over to talk to Sorceress Selen, and that... No. Don't care. Alright, Torchman. Gonna need you to get out my way. And then as for everything else, think I'm kind of undecided as to where I should go next. I kind of already have most of my prep work done. Alright. There we go. And dead. Fantastic. Now I can go and speak to Sorcerer Sellen, who's going to unlock some sorcery for me. We're going to have ourselves a situation where we are able to advance, do some good, and here we go.
I am Selen. Why are you here? I dare say you're
Yep.
well.
Teach me sorcery.
As a revive, still
Teach me sorcery, Stonehead.
but I refuse to
Stone. Stonerhead lady. Okay. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. So now we got to go back and talk to Blythe, who's still waiting for us over in Shifra. And then we can go fight Radon. And that fight against Radon is probably going to be maybe a little brutal because I haven't done it in a while, but it's aight. Yeah, I forgot the trio of dudes is going to start showing up. Hey. That's quite enough of your cheek, Sonny. Wait. Are they still chasing me? Dang it. Yep, they're still chasing me. Die. I see you, boy. I know you're going to keep trying to hunt me even if I go all the way over there. You gonna die. Get bodied, son. Okay. Here we go.
What news? So
Yep.
Ronnie's fat reminds- There's a festival. It's a festival. Maybe it's just. I'll be on my way.
Yep.
You'll come. I'll meet you at Red. The way ahead is people.
Now we go to the Radon Festival. It's been a while since I've actually fought Radon, so this will be interesting to watch. This might be a little bit interesting to see how, like, stupid it is. How stupid it is, how stupid I look trying to actually beat him again. My Doog is making a lot of noise in the background. I think she sees someone that's coming in. Might be one of my housemates. Alright, let's see. There we go. Yeah, I already grabbed that. And then the gateway should be nice and ready. And we are on our way. Oh, dang. Let's not get caught on the railing, please. Good lord. Alright. I know what I could be doing is doing Volcano Manor, but I want to see if I can actually fight Radon right now. That might be fun. I haven't done it in a while. Let's see. In we get. We're gonna rest of the grace. And then gonna come say hello to everybody. I have to talk to a few people in here anyway.
Let's give them a shot, don't you?
Yep. Here's my question. Is this her as a doll right now, or is that just... Alexander. The Warrior Jar. Okay. Ready as I'll ever be.
Before we begin.
But now.
Yep. Okay.
You will general divested and howling.
Cool. Time for me to go fight Radon. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I also know I'm probably going to get Shrek'd a few times. It's been quite a while since I've actually fought him. I know I'm repeating what I'm saying right now, but I'm also trying to, like, figure out the quickest way to a Somber 7. I should get one before I should upgrade my war spear a little bit more before I do this, but honestly, I just want to see how well I do. All right. Now then, for the Radon fight, there's a funny way to get him to just come charge you straight up with the swords. And it's a how do I put this? Ow. So the way that you get him to actually charge you straight up with the swords, I had to have done it at the beginning of the fight, while I was still reasonably far away. And the way that you do it is you actually run backwards to deload him. Which sounds hilarious, but that's literally what you do. Alright. Alright. Ooh! Whew. Oh, come on. I definitely should be using a weapon with better vertical tracking, but... oh well. I can still hit him with jumping attacks, I suppose. Boom. Okay. Dang. Yeah. But the way that you actually fight Radon one-on-one, which is one of the more fun ways to do it, is you actually have to just stay right under him and keep dodging. I like to do it unlocked just because the camera struggles a little bit trying to look up at him. It's both very silly looking, but you know, it's aight. I'm also not going to try and do the deload exploit because certain someone got a little butt hurt when I do exploits. Yup. Here we go. Come on, Radon. Alright. Ooh. Get jumping attacked. Get... ooh. Back up. son. Here it comes. Alright. Got the stagger. Lovely. Couldn't take advantage of it, though. Dang. That's a bit of a shame. That's what happens with bad positioning. But we're going to try it again. I expect to die quite a few times against Radon in this, I expect to die a few times against him, just because I'm totally out of practice, not gonna lie. It's been very long since I fought him in this way. Alright. There we go. Wait for it. And what we're gonna do is hop on Torrent. The best way to dodge the Rain of Arrows attack, get on Torrent. Oof. Okay. Bring it. Bring it on, boy. Woo. Okay. Whew. Okay, get in there. At about half health, he's going to jump up into the air, and we're going to go into phase 2. Phase 2 is going to be very, very interesting. All right, here he comes. It also has some of my favorite music in the game. Oh, here he comes. I'm just going to let him jump over me and jump over the gravity well. Otherwise, it's exactly like phase 1, only he uses gravity magic now. Come on, boy. Okay. I'm hoping he doesn't launch those rocks at me, because I actually don't know how to dodge them. Okay. Dang. That's what happens when you get a little cocky. That's alright. I was trying to do guard buffering over there. But at least I got to hear a little bit of the theme song before dying. Alright. Let's go again. Like I was saying, I'm really out of practice, but still kind of remember the patterns. If only just. I'm actually going to stay locked on because it feels like they actually got the lock on a little bit better. I remember it being a lot worse. Okay. Homeboy is firing his rain of arrows, which I'm not going to deal with. Okay. Dang. Dang. Get in there. I'm not going to get there in time, so I'm just going to hit him twice. Charge R2. Don't get cocky. I fully anticipate dying to me just getting cocky and being like, nah, I got it. Alright, here we go. Phase 2. Homie threw me around like a rag doll. Well. Stab you in the ankles. And in the Leonard. Alright, this team, I actually do need to be on horseback, otherwise I'm gonna get rocked. Whew. Dang. Once again, I died to hubris. It is what it is. God dang. Oh well. It is what it is. Alright. You know what I remember? The first time Radon came out, or the first time Elden Ring came out and me trying to fight Radon, he was a much more brutal fight, but his damage numbers back in the day were nutty. Like, holy balls. You would get one shot even if you had the best armor and even if you had some of the best defenses. He would Shrek you so fast, dude. Okay. He's doing the arrow rain. I'm actually kind of disappointed that they nerfed him in the way that they did. It's a little bit upsetting. Because I miss the boy he used to be. Woo! Okay. Get stabbed in the balls, boy. Ah. Alright, he's gonna jump. Bruh. I'm gonna need you to calm down, big boy. Alright. Okay. Come on, boy. Bring it on. I need to remember to dodge roll at the right time when that attack comes out. Alright, pushing him into phase 2. Here we go. Come on, get me, boy. God, that's such a cool effect. Ooh. Ooh. Dang. I'll tell you what, though, re-remembering how to fight him is really fun. I'm so used to the DLC in the end game that I seldom ever get the chance to actually stop and appreciate the bosses sometimes. It's an interesting feeling to be in right now. Because I don't think I've actually had my butt whooped in this game quite so thoroughly as good old Ratty here. Even his even his DLC version is a little bit like nuts. Okay. Here we go. Most of them are going to go over. Nope. Most of them did, in fact, not go over my head like I thought they would. Alright. Get in there. Fantastic. Now we're going to get on Torrent. Fill up our health. Here he comes. Ooh. Ooh, dang. Jesus. Right, here we go. Dodge to the side. Oh, God. Yeah, the crazy thing about those meteors is you have to dodge to the side really, really fast and be at full tilt. Otherwise, you're going to get hit by them. It's a little on the unfortunate side that we died that way, but yeah. It doesn't matter. Alright, here we go. My goodness, I'm getting sleepy. Woo. One of the perks of being out of practice. All right, here we go. Dang. I love that he's trying to decide how he's going to attack me. And then can't quite figure it out. Let's see. 2 good hits. And up and under. All right, here he comes. Ow. Ow. Phase 2 is always good. Somehow I feel like I should have upgraded my spear, but it's chill. It's chill. Dang. How tired am I? Alright. I'm gonna just hardcore focus right now. I'm not gonna try and talk. Ow. Alright. Jumping attack. Jumping attack. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it, Roddy. Get behind him. There we go. One, two. Ooh. All right. Dang. got stun locked to death. This is what happens when my hubris gets in the way. But I don't really feel like summoning to fight him. I just feel like fighting him. Alright. Let's give him another bash. We're going to give him another bash. And... Whoop. And Torrent's about to die. That was obviously the quickest death I've ever had. Oh, and he turns his back on me like that. That's ultimate disrespect right there. You gotta love him for that. Footless wonder that he is. Alright. In we get. Ugh. There we go. Three, four. All right. Get stabbed in the eye, my friend. All right. Point him this way. Fun fact about Radon, actually. He will always try and meteor attack you wherever Torrent is facing. So whatever direction Torrent is facing is the direction the meteor attack is going to come from. Not an important detail, but one I thought was pretty neat. Garamate, my guy. All right, in we get. Woo. There we go. And that's how you fight Radon. It took me a few tries, but you know, it was honest. It's always honestly worth it to fight Radon one-on-one. The summons kind of water it down a little. I didn't even get to finish the animation. But we can finally get to Nokron at least. What you think, dog boy?
path is to Nokra. Let's meet with. We'll take up us.
In we get.
Aye. One hit after that, and as such.
Yep.
As luck, if I can, who could expect?
We're just gonna have you pass all that by because I don't need I don't need your funny exposition, jar man. Mr. Jar Eel. I wonder if that is actually the reference. It's not, but I'm gonna crush the remembrance of the Star Scourge for a little bit of extra bonus runes. And put a few more into my endurance. So I can wear the gloves of my armor at least without going overweight. Can I wear the helmet? Nope. But I can wear a helmet. You know what? We'll wear this for fashion and for protective coverage. That seems fair. And I feel like we need to be making our way. You know, let's just commit to Nokron. Nokron's a fun place to be. Took me a few attempts at Radon, but now that I'm finally getting back in practice, it's feeling kind of nice, actually. I'm not going to be super picky about overall technique, but yeah, fun fact about that Radon fight too, like I was saying earlier, if you don't want to deal with his long-range arrow rain, you can actually run backwards at the start of the fight, deload him, and he will actually respawn, sheath his bow, and fight you head on without a ranged phase. Alright, let's see. It's kind of awesome in that way, but I don't want to trivialize everything. Only a few things that I think are funny and or interesting. Let's see, here we go. So now that we're in Nokron, there should be a Somber 7 in here a little further in. But that's when I actually get into the city. Right now we're kind of on the outskirts, running in. And we got to fight a Mimic Tier. Best part about the Mimic Tier fight is that you can actually strip naked and re-equip when the thing spawns in. I'm feeling a little bit cocky today, so I'm not going to do that. We're just going to fight our reflection head on. We'll be fighting our demons. Full on. And full forced. Good thing about it, though, is that it counts as a player model, so even though it's technically just a Mimic Tier, it'll still get frenzied if I hit it enough times with the War Spear. Alright. These guys are a little bit on the busy side chasing us. That's fine. That's fine, man. Alright, let's see. Gonna run past this guy. Nice thing about this is that I have full poise now. Hey. Cease. Okay. Ghost Glove works. I am actually going to do a Spirit Summoner too. But only because I feel like it. And the only one that I'm probably actually going to use is the... I think I want to just use the Stormhawk, because it gives you a buff. I treat that one more like a buff than I do an actual summon. I don't count on it winning me any fights. I ain't gonna worry too fart. I wanted to say I'm not gonna worry too hard about it. But apparently I'm not gonna worry too fart about it. Okay, got that larval tier. Those guys can stay right over there. And that mimic tier in there is just going to be a perfect copy of us, so... Yeah. It's going to be like a player fight. Only a little bit weirder. Alright. In we get. Come on, mimic tier. Spawn in. All right. I'm afraid you can't get me with my own tech, bud. Also, what are you doing, mate? If you're going to pilot my build, you'd better be ready. You're dead. Get stabbed in the face, buddy. Alright. Now then. Once I actually get... Wait, was it Nokron that has... Hold up. I need to check something. Was it Nokron that has the, I don't actually know. Oh, it's a Noxstella, not Nokron. I knew it was a Nox something. Dang it. Oh well. I could fully imagine exactly what needs doing. Let's just keep going for now. I'm pretty sure we'll run into our upgrade materials eventually. I know that once we actually progress Ronnie's once we actually progress Ronnie's enough, we'll actually be able to get the 7. Either through the Lake of Rot or through the... through Noxstella. I'm probably just going to get it through Noxstella, to be honest with you. Might be a little bit on the easier side. And I'm feeling lazy. These guys are getting upset. We're going to ride right on around them. I'm reasonably sure. Yep. Race is right here. And then I'll be making my way over into this direction. With the sincere hope we end up right where we need to be. I know there's a Red Wolf of Radagon there. I just don't care. I beat you once, boy. I don't need to beat you twice. Hopping down here. There's more Ghost Glovewort. That's mostly why I'm coming down here. I don't actually really need anything in here, but... Let's see. Ancestral Woods. Let's head on back. Get up, get on up. Get up, get on up. Alright. We have made it. And now it's time to explore. More specifically, I like getting the whetstone in here. We could also go for the Mimic Tier ashes, but I don't really want them. I don't really want them. So we're just going to grab the wet blade and go. Because there's nothing really in here that's calling to me for my build. That ball is going to follow us to a degree. But we don't care about no ball. I thought for a second it managed to squeeze through the door. I was like, what? Trust me, it would probably be my luck that that would actually happen, though. I'd run right on in, and run right on out, and then all of a sudden the ball that was supposed to be confined to the inside ends up coming an outside. That would just be my luck. Alright. Gonna crack the chest. And we're getting out of here. Alright. Now we just report back to Ronnie, reload her area. And we can head our way into Noxtella via Rena's Rise. From there, we could probably get our 7. If I remember where the 7 is. Where is the 7 in there? Hang on, I'm going to check again. Noxtella. Okay, cool. Neat. I know where to go now. Just had to do a quick double check to make sure. And then I can finish the upgrades.
Ah, not blood. Even in my my thanks soon must. My strange. I must thank you, Mail. It was but
Skip.
I too.
Yep, basically she gives you a reward, you leave, and yeah. She's gonna leave now. But we're gonna follow. She's gonna leave her little doll body behind. Alright. Oh boy, those cowboy beans were good. I still have some left over. I just need to heat them up again if I get hungry, I guess. Right. We this way. And Rena's Rise should be open. If it's not, then I can do a quick out. I can do a quick quit out and make sure. Okay, yeah, I need to do a little bit of a quick quit out before I can actually go in there. That's all right. The quit out is just all right. Man, I can't wait till I get the Milady though. That's when this playthrough will truly begin. Is when I grab the Milady. You just have to get into the DLC first. Which, as you can see here, is requiring not more than a little bit of work. We've been at this for 6 hours. Oh my god. Alright. Here we go. Frame rate. Alright. I don't know why that was so... I don't know why the frame rate did that, but... You know, it's chill. I'm also not really going to talk to Ronnie very much. Because you can talk to her doll after you pick it up, but I'm not really going to do that part of her quest. What I am going to do is try and get to knock Stella as fast as humanly possible while also grabbing stuff on the way. I may actually kill the... I might kill the miniature Estelle that's lurking around here. Just so he doesn't get in my way of looting. You know what? Yeah, let's go kill him. I'm gonna kill the mini Estelle. Alright. Boy. Get stabbed. Get stabbed. The Claymen are trying to get at me, but they're not doing it very well. Now they're doing it successfully, but well, it's dead. Now these Claymen I'm going to deal with. Oh, there's the Somber Smithing Stone 7. I don't even need to go that far into Noxtella now. Cool. Okay. So here's what we're going to do instead. Because now that I have a 7, I know where to get an 8, 9, and an Ancient. So... yeah. We're on the fast track now. And I need to get Dragon Barrow. And then once I'm in Dragon Barrow, there's going to be a Dung Beetle where I can get an 8. 9 will be at the bottom of the tower here. And then I go back into Mohg Palace for the Ancient. Dang it. Okay. No! Stop running! I don't think so, boy. I don't think so, boy. Now it's gonna explode. There's an 8. Now I just need to drop down and get a 9. And that's when we end up... bug and a rug. Okay. There we go. 9. Now let's head to Mohg. Not the palace approach. We're gonna just do a straight run through of Mohg now. And what I should be doing right now is getting the Flask of Wondrous Physic, and I should be getting the Flask of Wondrous Physic and then trying to get myself the Crimson Tear or something. Basically, it's the Crimson Tear that makes you immune to Mohg's blood ring gimmick. And I will say that that's the one time that I actually endorse the usage of an item for beating a gimmick, because God, I hate bleed. Hey, it's dark. Oh wait, no, I ran the way of the merchant. Ugh. Nope, other way, please. Okay. There's the Lord's Rune. Fantastic. There's plenty of bloodstains and things in here that are helping me navigate as well. Otherwise, trying to navigate in here would be impossible. Snag this. Alright. Just dodged one of the Sanguine Nobles' attempts at stabbing me. Fantastic. I don't know how many runes I have currently, but... okay. Well, I just got nailed in the back. That's fine. Yeah, that's right. Back off. Now what's going to happen is we're going to run this away. Okay. That went both. This is going both as well as can be hoped and as poorly as can be expected. All right. Drop. And run. I don't know why my audio's cutting out right now, but God, I hate it. All right. Sit. There we go. Now let's go speak with old EG. Fully upgrade our Vikes War Spear. And let's get ourselves into the DLC. I don't remember the exact requirements of it, but the bare minimum is beating Mohg and Radon. That's the bare minimum. Alright. Well, we have a fully upgraded War Spear now after 6 hours of play. Love to see it. Alright. Now then. I need... I need to do Yura's quest line now. I don't know why that took me so long to think about, but Yura's quest line needs to be completed up to a chapel in Altus, yeah. So let's go do that. Okay, now I'm hitting a second wind. This is good, because I wanted to go a little longer anyway. And Here's Yura.
I'm your tarnish. Stay apart. Just remember me, One stay clear, and it's just so. Stay clear.
Yep. Now I need to help him beat a tarnished. He's trying to kill him. Or that he's trying to kill, actually. I always get the two mixed up. Okay, where's the summon sign? Where's the summon sign? There it is. I think I'm running into the point now where my memory's starting to get a little full. But I will not end until I have achieved victory. And by victory, I mean... I'm gonna weapon art. Woo, okay. My sound for some reason keeps cutting out. That's fantastic. I don't know why. Hopefully if it doesn't come across in the recording or on the stream itself. That would be upsetting. Okay. We're going to talk to Yura again. Should be chilling somewhere over here. Yura, where are you? Oh, there you are.
Ah, that bloody thing. Here's a token of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dying. Yeah, she is the dead in spot. If she could, there is no beyond the harp sweep.
Right. Now we need to go to Now we need to go back to Altus, so that we may. Oh boy. Yeah, my sound is starting to get kind of wonky in my headphones. I wonder. Okay, no, I have good charge still, but I'll concern myself with it later. Then okay, everything's coming up. Everything's coming up me now. Now that we're on the right track. I wonder why my sound is acting up like that, though. That's so weird. I don't like that. I sincerely think it's just because my memory is starting to get a little bit full, so... I think what may happen is... once I defeat Mohg and get into the Shadowlands, I'll probably call it. Or... I didn't want to end stream before I grab Milady, though. That's... That's gonna get taken out of context. I'm not gonna end stream until I grab Milady. That's a funny turn of phrase. Alright, let's see. Okay. Now, bleed dogs should be here. But I'm gonna kill them off early. Because I don't want anything getting in the way between me and the Eleonora fight. Okay.
Eleonora, but I've learned I've slightly. Do not step.
Yep. And we get homeboy's Nagakiba, but Eleonora is going to be spawning in soon. And we're going to kill the crap out of her. Alright. Well, she has spicy eyes now. And I still need to go get the Flask of Wondrous Physic, I just now realized. Fart. Fart knocker. Fart! It's okay. Wait. Wrong button. And then, once I get the Flask of Wondrous Physic, I can then go take on Mohg. Mohg is going to be an interesting beast, though, because I personally don't really like his fight. But if you're going to get into the Shadow Realm, I guess that's just how you do it. Yeah, I don't really like the bleed gimmick of his fight, to be perfectly honest with you, but I'll do it if I must. And then the next time I start up my stream, I'll probably... And I emphasize the big probably here. Well, tomorrow was the next time I stream, so... And I plan to do Mech Warrior tomorrow, so... There's that. The Church of America. Yes. And then... I'm gonna grab this bad boy. I'm gonna grab the Sacred Tear. Alright, let's do some prep and then take on Mohg. I feel like that's a wonderful thing to do. Alright, Wondrous Physic. Alright. I really didn't need to slap that tier on there, but I'm doing it anyway for the sake of completeness. Dynasty Mausoleum Midpoint is where we're headed. Now let's take on the Lord of Blood himself. And yeah. Because once I grab Milady... Frick. Once I grab Milady, I'm going to upgrade it a bit, and then that's going to be the end of our stream today. But I might actually just make it a longer break and then start the stream up again later. We'll see. We'll see how I'm doing. But for right now, I have a Mohg to kill. Ugh. See. My god, he does so much damage. Even in full armor. Oof. Woo. Yeah, see, that ring that he's doing is his blood flame gimmick, or his bleed gimmick. Ugh. I don't think so, buddy. feel like I'm not doing so much damage to him right now. Ah. Darn it, Mohg. Stake of America. Okay. In we get. Let's try again. Okay. Heal. Oof. Man. I do not like the Mohg fight. I'm gonna just say it now. It may be my least favorite fight of the game. The other fights, that's fine. For some reason, this one always kind of annoyed me. I think he's resistant to flame too, so my weapon might be doing suboptimal damage. You piece of crap, Mohg. Dang. I do not like this fight, Sam. I am. I'd rather have green eggs and ham. Okay. Really? Yep, he sure is. And he might be yours and yours alone for the rest of this playthrough. Depending on how much patience I have trying to fight you. You Durngus. Alright. Alright. Yeah, no, I'm not standing in that. You doofus. Dang. I'm not gonna have enough Estus for phase 2. If I ever make it there. Ugh. I do not like this fight. This may be a fight that I summon for, who knows. I just want to get my sword, dang it. Alright. Bring it on, buddy. Nope. Not gonna let you do that. Okay. Nope. Nope, I bit into him a little bit, but that's not really saying much given which boss this is. Dang it. I would very much appreciate it if you stopped doing that. This Mohg fight, man, I tell you. Not a fan. Yes, I will complain every opportunity I can about this. Because I've never really liked Mohg as a fight. I know people who do, and I respect that. I don't. I'm not gonna stand in that, buddy. You're gonna have to do better than that, friend. I think that might be my least favorite attack in the game, is that stupid little blood flame claw. I also don't like this fight because I never know when it's safe to attack and when it's not. Alright. Okay. That'll be quite enough of that. Really? About that. Darn it. Dadgummit. Dadgummit. I don't know why I sounded like Goofy there, but you know, it fits in this situation, I think. Alright. Let's get him. Some I'm going to keep quiet and just study his attacks. I don't actually expect to win. Okay. All right. Man. All right. Yeah. I'm just going to try and study his moves. I'm probably not going to yap very much while I'm doing this. I'm going to try and learn Mohg. I just hate this fight. Alright. Okay. I have no idea how to avoid that. He always has a follow-up. I also sincerely wish I knew when the okay. Potentially rolling through the Blood Flame Talon attack is what's gonna save me from it.
Is mine and mine alone.
Yeah, not a fan. I'm gonna do it, but I ain't much of a fan of this fight. Alright. Show me what you got, Mohg. Yes, simp. Okay, he's gonna follow through. Alright. Yep, he's gonna do that. I'm not going anywhere near that. When do I dodge? Okay. He staggered pretty easily, but that doesn't really tell me much. Gonna catch me on my backswing. Okay. What? I can never tell when he's going for 2 swings or 3. And that's kind of infuriating. Fine. got him half down. And now we're probably gonna die. Okay. Yep. I'm probably dead now. Blood Flame Talon. Lord. Lord Almighty. I dislike this fight very much. I also don't like that he heals off of that. That's so dumb. Alright. Here we go. If it gets to be a bit too much for me, I'm going to go ahead and get the Mimic Tier. Because I really don't want to be stuck on this for the rest of my session today. Oh my god. Alright. Fair enough. Yeah, if this gets to be a bit too much, I'm gonna go get the Mimic Tier and upgrade it, because I don't have the patience for this. I don't have the patience for Mohg right now. Blood Flame Talon there. And the fact that he could just shave my HP off that fast. Alright, I'm going to give it a few more tries, and if I can't get it, then I'll go get the Mimic Tier. I'd rather just move on. Good lord. Alright, where are we at? Get him. Really? Okay. Two, three. Good lord. Come on. I knew he wanted to follow through on that. I don't know how to deal with that attack. Jeepers creepers. don't get it. I try to dodge through it and it doesn't work. Usually dodging through does work. This is a bit disheartening. Is he now? Okay. Let's give him another bash. Oh, this fight is infuriating. I don't understand. I don't really want to understand either. If I'm being real. Alright, let's just give it another go. I feel the sleep coming back on me. I don't get it. That's very frustrating. That's very frustrating too, because I have zero indication on how to avoid that. This is dumb. And yet my pride won't let me walk away. Alright, come on. You already know how this is gonna go. I do not understand. I do not understand, and I do not like that he can deal that much damage. It's dumb. D-U-M dumb. Alright.
Is mine and mine alone.
I could take it from Radon because I actually like that fight, but I hate this one. And the fact that he heals off it too. It's BS. Of course. Really? Really? Yeah, I'm gonna go get the Mimic Tear now. I think I've had my fill of this fight. I just want to move on. Mimic Tear will be good enough for me. Ugh, I don't like it. Wait, no, that's not the button I wanted to push. Gonna have to go back to here. And it's gonna be hidden behind a gargoyle stone sword key lock. And then I need to go upgrade it. Since I didn't actually do any part of Yep. This is once again Miyazaki humbling me through the game. There's a golden rune. I think I should have enough runes, like hard runes, in order to actually level the Mimic Tier up, but I just want to get through Mohg. I've had quite enough. I'll gank him, I don't care. Alright, there we go. Mimic Ashes. Alright, now I'm gonna head back to first step. And I'm gonna sell off all of the golden runes I have. Wait, no, not this. Church of Ella is where I need to be. What am I doing? Man. Alright. We're gonna sell all of the hard runes that I have. What are you doing?
Goodbye for now.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yep.
My name is in this play. The round table. I never knew the goal, although I'm still looking. It's all of I'm still looking.
You're still looking for your purpose. You're still looking for a porpoise.
No matter how you're up. She's cracked. She has a. I saw her in her eyes.
Yep. Now I need to play matchmaker real quick.
I'm still looking. I don't believe if I do. I suppose I'll ask Master certainly. I know I can tell.
Now we're gonna go back to Hugh and start talking to him again.
Back no matter. Look up. Are you a hoot step, sir?
That's what she wants. I need to go back and talk to her again.
I suppose I'll ask Master. I suppose I'll ask Master.
Alright. Reload the area, and she should be a spirit tuner now. Wait, why is my controller... Getting a delay between button presses right now. I don't like that. I really don't like that. What the heck? I don't know what's happening. Tell you what. There is... yeah, I need to go get the 6 and 7s. Grave Gloveworts. I think I could find them in... I think I can find them in Noxtella. Head back to the Angel River main and maybe I'll just run around there for a bit and see if I can't get myself some Ghost Glovewort. Because I need 6s and 7s now, and I'm reasonably sure I can find them down here. I say reasonably sure. It's like a very half-hearted statement on my part, but at least I don't have the Estelle there harassing me anymore. He did. He very did. Now then. Oh, that's a melted mushroom. Fantastic. Oh my god. Yep. I'm experiencing a bit of button delay. This is bad. It'll be even worse when I have to go back and fight Mohg. Lord almighty. I'll check my inventory once I actually get out of here, but I'm at least 90% sure I've got all the ghosts I need. And if I don't, then I'll figure it out. Alright. The ants. They shoot me in the back. But the aunt? What about the uncle? Sorry, I'm dumb right now. I'm getting really tired. Alright. Got another ghost. And I should be... I should be reasonably crystal now. If I'm not, then I'll just keep running around here in Noxtella, trying to find my way. Alright. Quick inventory check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, okay, good. I now have everything I need. And the Mimic tier, even though it isn't as good as it used to be, it's still a warm body that's going to do fine. So, that's all I care about. And he's going to help me defeat Mohg. That's all I care about. Alright. Spirit tuning. Actually, I need to... equip the Mimic tier first. Spirit tuning. Yep. And now I just need 1400 to take it up to where I need it. At max. At max level. Alright.
Greeting, are you here for
Yep.
greeting, are you here for spirit? If I can see, I can understand. Master Hugh once again.
Yep, you are now a certified spirit tuner. Tuner and egg sandwich. Alright, let's see. I didn't think I would actually have enough to level up, but it was a wonderful thought while it lasted. Okay, I'm ready to lose all of my runes. In another like 90 attempts against Mohg. I don't actually anticipate that I will win, but I'm at least going to give it a college try, because there is a certain point where I will end the stream. It's just I don't want to do it anytime. I don't want to do it until after I've gotten Milady, which still sounds hilarious, by the way. All right. Now up we get. It's gonna be an interesting set of circumstances, but we're gonna start out here, and we're gonna Wondrous Physic up, and my Mimic tier should be coming soon. My boy, you're gonna tank for me while I try and figure this boss out. Oh, I just got cocky, so I died. Fantastic. I just need to let the Mimic deal with it. And just poke from the back. Alright. Here we go. Again. Alright. Let that attack end. Hit him. Take the critical. Dang it. I'm gonna DPS race him down if I can. Okay. There's a lot going on here that I don't feel like I can help out with. Screw it. I'm going for it. Well, me and my mimic deer died at the same time. That's upsetting. Alright. Fight frustrating. Alright. I just want to be done with Mohg. Okay. Dang it. Knock him on the floor. Little. Okay. There we go. Finally, jeez. Alright. Piece of crap. Okay. Okay. This fight is so stupid. Okay. Fine. I'm willing to bet you if I had another weapon to Oonga Boonga with, I could probably get him. I just don't want to. It's either this or nothing. Alright. Of course. No. There we go. Stagger him out of it. stab. I wish I would have gotten a front stab. Oh my god. This is so dumb. I think this is the closest you guys are ever going to see to me rage at a game. Just because I don't really like Mohg. Too gimmicky. Any fight that has a gimmick to it, I'm not really much of a fan of. I think the only fight in this game that gets away with it is Rykard. Because I'm chill with Rykard. Oh my god, stop. I'm gonna pressure him. Dick. Really? Alright, fine. My goodness. Yeah, I think this is the closest you're ever going to get to see me rage, but I'm getting very tired of this fight. I'm getting real tired of his nonsense. Alright. Healed up. Ready to go. Let's get him. I also don't really like those off-kilter attacks that he does. I'm getting kind of tilted now, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, brother. This fight stinks. I think so, bud. Staggered him out. Of course. Because why wouldn't it do that? Because, you know, I don't get to interrupt Lord Mohg. He can just do whatever he wants. Man, the sooner I'm done with this fight, the better. I'm getting salty. Alright. Because, you know, screw me. Is it my turn to attack? Never. There we go. Okay, well that didn't work. Oh god, I'm getting tired. Okay. VOD watchers, if you end up getting to this part, you may wish to skip it till I either beat Mohg or I just quit for the day. Okay. There we go. I don't understand how to dodge that, and it's very frustrating. Is there just no way to dodge Bloodflame Talon, or... Okay. I keep trying to dodge through it. I get caught in the explosion. Try to dodge away from it. End up caught in the explosion. I'm starting to think that there's no way to actually dodge Bloodflame Talon unless you're really far away. Which is kind of maddening, to be real with you. Okay. Alright. in there and stab. No, he's impervious to madness, but I wish he wasn't. It'd be so nice to inflict a status on him at least once. Okay. Heal. Here I am. I can't get anywhere close to him. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting tilted. I'm getting real tilted now. This fight is so poorly designed. Christ alive. Come on then. Yeah, because, you know, it can hit from all around him now. Instead of in the one spot that it could. Before. Clearly. I don't think so, bud. Sit down. Stab off. For the love of God, get down here. There we go. fight is so ass. Because, yeah, you know? Because, you know, he can just kind of do whatever he wants now. Because screw you. And his gimmick is tied to bleed as well, so this fight sucks. Really gonna do me like this? Okay. Alright. Fine. I will eventually win. Yeah. I don't understand. I don't understand. Of course you do. Go ahead, just smack me right out of the air. Yep. And also the one where I'm getting the most tilted, too. Because Mohg is a garbage fight. I figured I might as well just play the whole day since I was, you know, this is my true day off. Come on, stagger, damn you. Thank you. I do not have enough crimson to last me the rest of the fight, but I need a bare minimum at least to break his stance one more time. Yep. Well, this is a dead run. Yep. Yep. I sure did die. Motherfucker, this fight sucks. This is easily like least favorite fight in the game. Mm-hmm. Circus time. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Get staggered and die. come on. Build up the stagger on him so that when he comes out of it, I can hit him. There we go. I don't understand. That attack is such dog shit. How am I supposed to dodge Blood Flame Talon? This is starting to get annoying. Christ alive. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. Give it another go. Hope and pray. Yep. How? You piece of shit. Alright. I thought that for... Well, I thought that was gonna stun. Looks like it didn't. Okay. I would love it if he could stop interrupting my attacks for 10 seconds so I can actually deal some damage. Christ alive. I'm not gonna have enough for the rest of the fight. Okay. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand how to dodge Blood Flame Talon. It's so dumb. It hits everywhere. Okay, well. We're gonna just keep trying until we actually win. Christ alive. Mm-hmm. I don't understand how to dodge Blood Flame Talon, and it's starting to actually annoy me now. This mechanic is so shit. Out of there. Mm, mm, oh my. How did that work? No. Okay. And then he just immediately pivots around and hits me because, you know, of frickin' course. This fight's so shit. You gotta be shitting me. Okay. All right. It's fine. It's fine. What? This fight is ass. Because, you know, why would I want to attack him? It's not like I want to progress or anything. I just want to stay here forever and beat him up. And get myself reamed by him over and over. Get dunked on, son. You are dead. Get out of here. Fuck's sake. Damn thing just about gave me a migraine. Fuck. Alright, whatever. Oh boy.
I'm Leda. Touch
All
the
right.
way to the realm of my compatriot
Yep,
like
yep,
us,
yep,
you can
yep, yep,
find.
yep. I already know. We're going to the Shadow Realm. Finally. God damn. Now all I need to do is grab Milady and level it up, and then I can finally call it. Because I'm not more than a little bit tilted now. And yeah. I would very much like to go take a nap or something. Okay, Christ alive. That was so dumb. And now I can finally go get my dang sword. I know the lore reasons why they do this. I know the mechanical reasons why. But for the love of God, locking the DLC behind that was dumb. It's very, very dumb. Whatever, though. We're finally in the Shadow Realm, though, and I could finally go... I could finally get my dang sword now. Oh, Christ alive. I'm so happy to be done with Mohg. I had forgotten how much I hate that fight. Alright. Okay. I can cheer up again once I finally have it in my hands. And seeing it upgraded. First, I need to get across Elec. Any death I take now is going to be nowhere near as stupid or painful as any of the nonsense I just went through. Alright. Shadow Tree Fragment. Rest. Which is what I'll be doing after I finally have my weapon for the playthrough. I will rest. Cry my Netleys. I'm just gonna run through. I don't even care. That guy can kick rocks over there. Frankly, put all these enemies can kick rocks. Because I'm finally getting the dang Reddit sword. Alright. Stun it long enough just to get away. And now I'm going to run all the way back down past the troll. Okay. And the troll's probably gonna catch up, but that's alright. Good for you, son. I'm glad you were able to pull off your favorite attack. I'm gonna sit down now. There we go. I'm now gonna head to good old EG. Upgrade my dang sword. Ugh, the pain and suffering that went into getting this. Wait, this is the Nagakiba. This is the right sword. It's called Milady. It's a light great sword and it has a dope moveset, so I'm gonna use it because it's awesome. And in order to do that, I must now just upgrade it as much as humanly possible. Okay, I just need some more smithing stone 6s, but that's alright. We mostly have everything we need to finally make my build. You know what? I'm going to try something real quick, because now I'm in slightly better spirits, and you know, why not? Let's just give it a go. See what happens. I'm going to try and take on the Furnace Golem now. Is it a good idea? No. Am I going to do it? Absolutely. And then once we get... I'm going to make a couple of attempts on the Furnace Golem, and if I... You know what? I need to spend my runes first. Wait, what are you doing? Please, for the love of God, do the sensible thing. Okay. Alright. There we go. Shadow Realm Blessing, just so I can do a little bit more damage to the Furnace Golem. Not that it really matters, mind you, because... Yeah, not that it really matters, mind, because the Furnace Golem's damage that it's going to take is more dependent on how many times I can stagger it and how many times it falls over. So I just need to keep breaking its legs, and eventually it will fall over. Okay, got one broken. Now for Furnace Golems, I like to keep both of their legs in frame so that I can see when they're going to do their thing. Because if I don't do that, they're going to end up surprising me with one of these foot stomps, and I really would rather not be surprised at all. Alright, now I need to break one more time. This one you have to kind of run away from, and then jump over it. It's sort of his get off me attack. Okay. Come on. Alright. He's gonna throw a stomping tantrum over here. It's alright. As long as your legs break, I couldn't care less. There we go. Please break. There it goes. I think I have to stab him twice. Fun fact about these, by the way. While they're standing up, the mouth on that main statue face is closed. But when it hits the ground like that, its mouth opens. It's pretty neat. If not very, very unsettling. Alright. Alright. There's one stagger. Now remember, I need 3 total. Go. There's 2 breaks. I just need to score a 3rd. That was a bit dangerous. Sheesh. They're really trying after me now with that stomping. Hit him. Almost. Ooh. Go. There's that second break. And we're going in. No. Let's kill it. There we go. Oh boy. Alright. So now we have the hard tier that I'm going to use for the playthrough, which it's dope. So basically, like I was saying earlier, this hard tier basically makes the game feel like I'm playing Sekiro instead of Elden Ring. Because once you down the deflecting hard tier, whenever you perfectly time a block, it actually completely negates damage and it gives like a unique state. And the more of them that you can block perfectly like that, the better, like the more damage you do after you do like a heavy attack follow-up. Okay, but I think that is well and enough away from me for today. I have been streaming for 8 hours. Oh my god. I came back to my roots just for a bit. Maybe I'll do this again at some point. But I knew I wanted to play some Elden Ring, go back to my roots. And yeah, that's going to do it for me today, y'all. So, Thank you all so much for watching. If you like what I do, please check me out on YouTube where I post all my VODs, or Twitter, X, whatever it's called this week. And yeah, check me out. Until then, my name is Bite the Robot. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for your patience while I try to beat Mohg. And sorry for getting really, really salty at the end there. But I'm going to see you guys next time. And by next time, I mean tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream isn't going to nearly be this long. Today was just one of my, like, true days off. So I wanted to spend some time with y'all. Have some fun. Have the whole day. But yeah. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Peace out, everybody. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do.